Free Japan Channel number 29. Today, May 21st, 2024. The time is 11:30 p.m. So, we have 30 minutes to the midnight. In 30 minutes, the date will be changed to the 22nd May, the midnight hour here in Yokohama. Dear listeners, where do you listen to this radio? Tonight's Free Japan Channel deals with the Japanese politics, Japanese present politics. The majority party of Japanese politics is Liberal Democratic Party. This party has been called a conservative party because when it was established in 1955, which was almost 70 years ago, this LDP, Liberal Democratic Party, aimed to be really independent of the United States, amending the Japanese constitution. And of course, LDP had the objective to get back the Kuril Islands from the Soviet Union at the time. These were literally conservative policy looking back now. But the LDP is now almost liberal, which means it cherishes the international relationship, but the LDP has been deciding its course, its direction, always thinking about the intention of South Korea, for example, especially China. And these two countries, South Korea, China, are very anti-Japan countries. Through the education and media coverage, these two countries are spreading to their respective country the anti-Japan attitude to the people. And this is very regrettable, but this is a fact. And if the LDP is a conservative party, it refuses to obey the opinion of such anti-Japan countries. But now, Japanese LDP, which was called conservative, obeys the intention of political leaders of South Korea or China, of course, of the United States. The United States is a democratic country or which emphasize the importance of liberty, freedom. But China doesn't. China is not the country which respects the meaning of liberty. China is rather dictatorship country. So Japanese people, especially policymakers, should be very careful about the attitude to China, in my opinion. But the LDP members, Diet members of course, are not so careful or even ignorant of the danger of anti-Japan attitude of China as well as of South Korea. Of course, North Korea is also anti-Japan country, but the influence of North Korea to Japanese politics is very limited. So for the time being, we can rule out the influence of North Korea. And the LDP is now criticized by the Japanese people for what? The LDP Diet members held regularly the political party. Political party means the party which was held at the very luxurious hotel in Tokyo, and then the Diet member gathered the supporters or proponents, and they, supporters, proponents, contribute to the Diet members. So contribute means by money. This party is the place that the Diet members can raise money for their political activity. And this is not illegal at all. But if the Diet member, including of the LDP members, hold such political parties and raise money from the supporters, they should report this money, this amount of money, to the government. This is prescribed legally, but some members of the LDP didn't record or didn't declare this political fundraising, and this concealed fundraising attitude is now so severely attacked from the Japanese media, and Japanese people are gradually aware of this fundraising method of the LDP. Of course, this fundraising, political party, is very legal, but they should have record the amount of money which they gathered, but they didn't. And why didn't they report that fundraising? They don't answer. This is the core of the so-called political scandal of LDP, which broke out in 2023, last year. And LDP still suffers from the effect of this political scandal even now. And recently, Japanese election of national level took place in three parts, in three places: Tokyo, Shimane, and Nagasaki. And in these three places, LDP lost its seats in the Diet, so they lost the election. Of course, the main reason for this was a political scandal of party, LDP members' party. Japanese people are very angry because Japanese people have to pay tax every year, but these Diet members of the LDP didn't record the fundraising, which means they didn't have to pay tax for this fundraising. Why should Japanese people pay tax while political members or policymakers don't? The mystery of this political scandal is that the LDP members, including leading figures of the LDP, don't say anything about why they didn't record the fundraising. The LDP is a very old party in Japanese political arena. The oldest political party in Japanese political arena is, curiously, the Communist Party, JCP, Japanese Communist Party. But the LDP is also relatively very old party. And I think that this old party of the LDP is now facing the time of changing its nature, which means they should clear out all the old conventions, all the old customs. And this political scandal of party was also a kind of result of bad old convention of the LDP. Now, in Japanese politics, there came many new emerging parties. Some of them are very conservative, which is very welcoming, and LDP is losing its support from the conservative people because they don't go to the direction of conservatism. In addition, they are not so aware of the political scandal of the Diet members, or even try to conceal it. So this is a very final symptoms of political party. Japanese election, so national election is expected to be held this year, 2024. As the situation goes, under this circumstance, the LDP will lose many of its seats in the Diet, and they will decline from the position of majority. This is my political analysis of the present Japanese LDP. Thank you very much and good night.